Today's video, TPMs sensors, 4 of them, Ford Focus, C-Max on the back there, and 2 tires. Let's see how with the autel you can program all the sensors, and let's see the whole process step by step. First of all, anytime I do video, police is coming around. That's dodgy. Right, let's see. As long as you have the Maxi TPMs autel device, you can do miracles. I'm always doing. Now, we turn on obviously the device. We go through the menu to find Ford. By the way, it covers 99% of the cars in the whole market. We choose Ford C-Max, and this one is 2016 plate, and we go to 2014-20, yeah, the 433 megahertz, as you can see here. Now all what you do is very easy. You go through the menu and you do the number 2 sensor programming, press yes there, and then you go to the last option, number 4, auto create 1 to 16 sensors. Now all what you do, as the sensors they are in the pack, you press Y for yes, it's detecting the sensors, and it says 4 sensors detected. Do you want to continue? Yes. The bar is loading, programming the sensors. It takes a little. That's the first step you have to do before you start programming or doing anything it needs, because you need to make sure you know that the sensors you've been provided from Maxi TPMs, they have the compatible ones. And as you can see now, we have all the ID sensors. You see that it was very easy, just only scan the sensors and recording IDs and all the information you need. You press OK, and then you just leave aside the device and the sensors, because we will have to install the sensors on the wheels, and also to do the 2 tires, the new ones, and also to put the front ones to the back and check the right one for a puncture. I'm gonna let microphone and camera away. I'm gonna record only the steps that we need, and I'm going to try to explain to you everything. What do you need to know about your tire pressure monitoring system replacement? Right, see you in a bit. So the next step is to get a hex bit number 10. As you can see, I have removed the tire is not on the rim. I've cleaned also the bit for a better sealing. Now what are you doing? You just gently doing this bolt underneath here. Removing the sensor, the old one, that's the old one. Then you take your valve extraction tool like that to get rid of the old valve stem, which is painful, something like that. Here is another thing. Ford is recommending to change this rubber valve stem anytime when you're replacing your tires, but I understand is a lot of convenience. Probably some of the tire fitters they ignore that, but I always have spare ones in my van, so I can help out my customers and get them out of an unexpected disaster in the future is wear out like a normal rubber valve. So now we take a brush like this and we clean off all the debris and the dirt that is down on the rim. We're having a better seal with the new valve and everything. Yes, there it is. Now you get the new TPMs sensor. It comes like that sometimes, or in a bigger box or whatever. And you tear off the plastic bag, of course. And as you can see, there is a new valve stem, the new sensor, which has already been programmed, and a new small replacement bolt, screw, whatever, with Loctite already in place. So you don't have to do a lot of things, people. It's easy as that. Now let me get rid of the old stuff, put them somewhere separately, not mix them up with the new ones, because I don't want to have any mess ups. Now, as long as everything is cleaned, so now we're installing a new valve stem. Like so. You see how easy it's gone in. Right there. Then we take the new sensor with the new bolt, the new screw, okay. And this will be the next step. Move the camera there so you can see, and gives me room for my tool as well. Now when you're tightening up this thing, you need to be careful not to squash the plastic around the sensor, and you need to make sure that the sensor has a gap between the rim, yeah, like it is now. And that is because it takes vibration and it can snap the sensor here or whatever. So yeah, to avoid this happening, you need to make sure there is a lot of gap behind. So I'm gonna fit the tires and the rest of the sensors. Then the next step obviously is to balance all the wheels, and then to fit the wheels on the car. And I will show you how quickly and easy is the process to relearn the new TPMs sensors on the car. Now let's see where we left over from the previous steps. As you understand, all the tires are on, balanced and put back on the car. Now what we do, we switch on our device. We go on TPMs diagnostics, we press yes is the first option, and now we trigger all sensors, the ones we programmed earlier. So we start from the front left side of the car, we go into the front right of the car. I know you won't be able to see a lot of things on the screen of the diagnostic tool because it's night and obviously the vision is not so good, the quality. So we scan one by one the wheels, and now we have got all of them, and the cable on the OBD is already there. Now we just connect that to the bottom of our device. At some models you're pressing once the button. As you can see, there is the puncture icon on. Let me press OK. It says as well check tire pressures. Okay, now what we do next step, we press continue, communicating reading sensor ID. Read IDs, read DTCs successful, so you press OK. It's the same that you cannot see. Okay, now is a little bit visible. You see that the sensors are shown up with a signal icon as red. Now what we do, we press Y. We can see that we have please refer to vehicle service manual, please refer to vehicle service manual. Two fault codes, they are the two sensors, they didn't work, so we erase by pushing this button, and it says, are you sure you want to erase codes? Yes. Erasing the codes. Press any key to continue. Please wait. Communicating, reading. It is doing its stuff now. Okay, now is all done. So now what we do, we go back, we go third option, position relearn, we press yes. OBD relearn is the first option, or stationary the second, or automatic relearn the third, or copy the fourth option. So we go on the first option, OBD relearn, we press yes, and it's asking, don't get confused, here is not a yes. It says, do you want to clear the previous data? You press no, because you don't want to come out of the car and do the whole thing again. Now press OK, and it shows all the readings you got earlier, and it shows you an OBD blue icon in the middle of the car there, where is the hood of the car. So you press there OK, and then starts to connect with the OBD, communicates with everything. Turn the ignition, engine off, ready, lamp off, yes. Writing sensor ID to ECU. You wait a little bit here, you hear the honk, that was the one sensor, the second sensor, the third, and the fourth sensor. This is what it does, and it says training, on the dashboard it says training complete. Okay, so we push OK from the steering, and it keeps doing some stuff, writing sensor ID to ECU. The icon is gone from there, the light, as you can see. Now it says write IDs successful. Please proceed with the following steps until the OBD relearn successful. You press OK, and then it does some readings again around the car and the sensors. OBD relearn successful. Okay, and now if I put it in an angle, you're gonna see all the sensors are green and all the signals are green. Everything is communicating with the vehicle and all is done properly. That was the relearn process, and here is where this video it comes to an end, and thank you very much for watching.